she had, I think she had some family function to attend, so she could not join, I
Okay,
think.
I see. I see.
Uh, so Salima was there along with Miss Jaya.
And all your department members were there, right?
And yeah, and our new, newly inducted teacher, Zainab, our
Yeah.
B1, she,
Okay.
and almost all the students were present.
And also Jaya was there also?
Yeah, Jaya was there. Jaya was
Okay,
there.
very good. So you had a very good session, I think. I believe, huh?
Yeah, it was a good session. Yeah.
Okay. How many students were total there? Everyone was there?
No, not everyone. I think some were absent, but
Hmm.
on average, almost all were present.
Okay. Very good. So, and today I also joined Persian language course because I'm also learning there.
Okay,
And it
you're
was
learning Persian language.
yes. It was a
Very
very,
good.
very nice. I mean, most of the students are from the PhD background.
Okay.
So, I mean, we had a really very good session. I
Okay.
enjoyed, and the teachers are also very good.
I learned Persian during my school days. It was one of my compulsory subject at my school, and I had the privilege to be taught by one of the renowned Persian scholar of Bengal.
Oh, okay, okay, wow, great.
His name is Dr. Alimuddin. He's been a very refined scholar of Persian language and literature.
Okay.
So I can suggest you one particular book which I actually did when I was learning the language.
Hmm.
There is a translation book by Mujibur Rahman.
Mujibur Rahman, okay.
Check it out. I'll try to figure out if it's available. Then I can
You
get
can
it.
send me the on WhatsApp
Yeah.
if it is
So it was
included.
just that if you just finish the book once,
Hmm.
your Persian will be refined. It's a wonderful book.
Oh, wow, great, great.
Right?
That I
And
know.
there is one book which I will suggest you because if you're learning, Persian, there is one Gardan book, which I
Gardal.
conjugation, because in every language we have verb to conjugate according to tense and person, right? So there is one conjugation book in Persian that was called actually Ahmad Nama.
Ah, okay.
Because the word Ahmad is actually a Persian word which means to come.
Yeah.
Nama means actually a book, which also means
Oh,
letter.
oh,
It's
wow,
a
great.
very thin book of 20 to 30 pages,
Oh, wow,
which
great.
of almost all the daily used verbs, the
Hmm.
verbs we use in our daily life,
Hmm.
and it is filled with gardan, the conjugation.
I see, I see.
Learning, so my that teacher, he would
Hmm.
like, with the help of stick, he was very
Hmm.
strict.
Hmm.
Made us memorize the entire conjugation, all the verbs with their proper conjugation. We learned by heart the entire book.
Hmm.
Yes,
I see.
yeah, may I say something,
Yes,
Jamil?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
I know that book. I mean, there was also a book, I think another book with Ahmad Nama that we
Yeah.
used to study in school.
There
I
are quite
don't.
a few books. I'm just talking about the book which I actually referred to when I was learning Persian language.
No, normally school. I mean, those madrasas where we had such kind of book.
Yeah, but see, I'm not talking about madrasa because when
Hmm.
I learned the language, I also deal with the literature, the Persian literature,
Okay.
right? Yeah, so actually I had to read the Persian literature, so I had to learn the language.
And in
Beyond,
yes,
yeah.
in Arabic as well. I mean, those who have been a student of Arabic language, I think in school they get Asbakun Naho, Asbakus Sarf. There are two books as well for knowing the grammar and conjugation, especially.
Yeah, there is a similar book in French also. There is a Webster book, verbs, the regular verbs. So in different languages we have books available which we can refer to master.
Very good, very good. So very nice. I was already there in the Persian, and I'm Wakar and Khurshid. I mean, I really like their class, and they're very good teachers also. They are doing PhD, so very nice. Persian I already know, and some of the students were missing, and I think we don't have issue in the Persian language. Turkish language, Abla, how was your experience with Turkish?
It's all right. It was great for me,
Oh,
but at the first time we didn't know. Sorry about it. We didn't know that it will be in interactive class,
mm.
and then we change and we collect all of students.
So teacher
to
was
our
not there. I mean, all the teachers were not there. And
Zeynep was with us, but Hatice is not because she is out of team. So because of this, also she will not attend our teacher meeting today.
okay, okay, good.
So it was great.
Okay.
Also, I would like to thank you to join our class as a founder. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So Amir, how about your first day Japanese class? Amir and Anand. Anand is here.
Yeah, so actually I was not able to take class because I have also class today.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can't attend.
Okay. So which class you were taking?
Anand sir.
Huh?
Anand take class today, sir.
So which class you had today? Your
I have class N3, sir.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Okay, fine. But I mean, the time is not suitable for you for this.
I will manage it. So next week, I think. I have class 2 days from Saturday to Sunday, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, very good. So please do manage this, and
Yeah.
we will talk about this. See, I have shared with you all kind of information, and please, you see that how much long I have written the notification, and I realized that many of have not read this notification.
Yeah.
So I am wondering, I have already described, then how you will get to know. This becomes very, for me, also very challenging. How to, like, you are not a computer, so I will feed in your mind, and then then you will start working. It is not like that. Also, you came here to do something, either to work for the society, or either you came to learn. Okay, and how you are going to work with Umran, that we will be describing, and we shared with you this whole information. I'm not talking personally to anyone. I'm talking about our system. Please take care of this, because we work very hard. I was not well, but still I was dedicating, and you saw in the many of you were there, and I have shared also with the video how we are working on this project. Okay. We will talk about our issue that we had and some of the concern we will take. But before we talk about this, I would like to also highlight here, Umran has its discipline. Okay, please do read its discipline. We have, and again, I make you clear, I will not go with your emotion. I will go with the rules and regulation that is designed by the Umran. Okay, and we have management team. We discuss about this beforehand. But you must know that the final decision will be taken by the founder and managing director of Umran. He is the top. He is the architect. Okay, so that's why you will leave, but the managing director and founder will never leave Umran. Okay, you should respect this. Not I am talking because I am the founder and managing director, but I am talking as also as a very similar same time as a member, like among you. I have responsibility, so I talk being a founder and managing director. At the same time, I am talking as a volunteer, like you are here. Okay, so it is very important here to understand. We design this platform, as you see this in our society. There are conflict. This is the platform. We never feel that from which class, which society, which religion, which community you come. But here we give you a space there you can learn, you can explore yourself, you can contribute, you do it for your community. You want to do for your community, you do with this. You come up with a project, we will help you. Okay, I can bet, I can ensure you, you will not find this kind of organization anywhere. And that's how we are developing. In that way, we are working on this project. We are working very sincerely. So you have, and also you should also respect our coordinators, because when you have a coordinator or trainer, okay, they are not here just like this, but also to coordinate, they give time, so you have to listen. Okay, you need to give respect, else it is not like ayaram gayaram, you know, you come here and go. Okay, then we are not here for that, then you are not with us, then you are not here, you can join other organization. Okay, so it is very important here, you have to be disciplined. We share the notification, we have a very strict time, we have, you have also a lot of things in your life to do, with your family, with your career, do your career, but also you have taken responsibility. Okay, so that's why don't take my time, also be on time, we have a meeting, and I manage my time also, because I am also here as a resource scholar, I have my personal life, I am also earning for myself. Okay, not with Umran, but with my own. And also a teaching fellow, I need to teach, lot of engagement are here with me also. I was working in throughout this whole process. Believe me, I was working day and night. I was sick, but still I was working, because I had to arrange everything for you, for designing students, taking exams, content, the scholarship, whom should we give a scholarship. Okay, these are my friends, very important. We are working together, we need to give respect. I give respect to you. I like, when you have a department, I gave now students in your department, added, we work together, and added in your group. Now I have given your I have done my job, I've done my duty, and gave you students. You need to take care of them, take their attendance, and the instruction that has been given, because that's how you are going to go through the training. So this is also training, you know, the training process. So we give you instruction how you communicate with this, why you need to communicate with this students, and introduce your department, talk about department. uh, when I talk, you have never noticed this. I talk about department, I say academic staff. You should also notice this kind of terminology that I'm using. I don't say you know, our teacher or just volunteer. We are calling our academic staff. Okay, so you need to also try to understand the terminology that I'm using. Okay, for this. So we have a very standard course we have, and now the whole responsibility is in your hand. You can decrease the value of Umran, like, you know, I trust you, now I have given to you, and if you don't take a class and someone is not taking it seriously, people will talk about, Umran is like just like this, you know, you can go and come, like, you know, it's not good organization. You can bring our image impression down. So now it is in your hand, how you want to lead your department. I can only support you, I can, you know, give you content. um, so that's why, my friend, you need to consider this. Okay, so I see that many of you missed the class. Not am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so many
Yes.
of you missed the class. Please do not miss. We have 14 weeks only. 14 weeks only we have class, and after that we need to finish our course. We should be very tight, because we are very tight schedule we have. And believe me, if you follow our rules and regulation, you will not struggle. Okay, you will not struggle. Only you will have a very systematic. If sometimes if you miss class, you can give the compensation, but don't try to do that. Don't take it for granted. Okay, and here it is not like that. Oh, I right now I have another meeting, that now I have, then why the hell you joined in if you are not able to dedicate your thing? Because you have now students in your class. The entire team of Umran is working with you. Okay, now we keep pedagogical teachers. And believe me, the content that I provide at this platform is something, you know, very special, very special. When we like, you know, it is all about environment. For example, if like Jamil, when he talks about something literature, I also talk about something very good content. So then the whole environment becomes like, you know, a very academic or maybe a very rich environment becomes, we talk about culture, like, you know, something environment, it creates a certain different kind of environment. Environment is matter, environment, like you see that how environment we created. Okay, it is not hulelelelele, it is not like this. Okay, I have seen many organizations how they are working, what they are doing. We have been working since last more than 1 year. Okay, and continuously in 1 year we have conducted 3 batches in 1 year. So we have 3 semester, I mean 1 year 3 semester we conducted. So it is our 5th. So we have 1.5 year, I mean, teaching language course, and believe me, 15 languages, managing 15 languages is not easy job, not easy job, and we have been doing very successfully with our content, with our communication, and a lot of understanding because of knowledge. Okay, and I personally, I tell you, I have learned so many things from this organization with you, with taking an interview, communicating with people, organizing culture program, participating. I learned so many. Every time I'm improving myself. And I wrote my thesis. I'm very successful in my own department, in my personal life, not just like here. So I was teaching fellow. I also at Ibn Khaldun. I was teaching for 1.5 years, and then and I wrote my thesis. And my professor was very happy with my thesis. I developed a complete thesis with Umran. So you have every time to learn. It depends on you how you perceive something, how you bring something in your own life, wherever you are working. How you can go with, how you can relate. Everything can be related. Even with many people with the mathematics, they develop music. With the mathematics, they develop language. Okay, so it depends on you how you want to learn, how you want to explore yourself, where you want to lead. Umran is also, I want to tell you, Umran is very special. It's very special place to practice your ilm. And you know, when you practice ilm, the more you practice, the more you learn, the more you become like, you know, enrich yourself. Okay, you need to respect the place. You need to respect this place. This place has not just come in existence just like this. It has taken a lot of time, not 1 year only. It has taken more than 10 years, or maybe more than 20 years, maybe, or maybe when I became conscious. So now we talk about this. Please do read the instruction, and I told you I will write in the as an important notice. If you don't understand, please talk to your colleague. Still you don't understand, then you write me. You write me anywhere, anytime. I will try my best. If I'm available, I will reply to you. I will answer you. Right now, Sahanabad was our coordinator, but he's going to France, so he needs to explore himself in another way. So it's fine. We will have another coordinator whom I will feel that he can really coordinate, he can do. Then we will put them at this position, but we will not just put any somewhere at this position, because it has its own value. It has its own. It has a own position. So if I find right person to take the position, then only we will have coordinator. Else, being a director of school, I will be helping you. Okay. We have a committee member. We have a committee member Fusun Sara. We have a Hiral Kablani as a committee member, and we have Sisti also committee member. We have a structure. Okay. and we have a Jaya also committee member. You can ask them also if you have some sort of issue, you can ask them. As I told you, like if you dedicate, let me talk a little bit about hierarchy also. Hierarchy is very important because it is discipline. If any organization, even Islam, Buddhism, or even any organization needs discipline. Without discipline, we cannot establish human civilization. You cannot establish government. You have to design this, for discipline. So discipline is very important. That means you are civilized. Okay. So discipline is also practice. Like for example, even if you like pray namaz, Allah doesn't need your prayer. If prayers needs you, actually, if the prayers, you are in need of prayers. Okay, this is what I have learned from my throughout my thing. So you need that prayer, you need that discipline every time to it's a kind of meditation. You practice yourself to connect yourself, communicate with yourself, fresh yourself, take up this or ablution, or if you are Hindu, even you take the ablution, or even you're Christian, any religion you are. So discipline is very important. That's what I'm talking about. I was also not understanding in the very beginning, because when I was in your age, I'm 33 now. Many of you are, except Hussein Abla, you all are younger than me. So when I was 13 or like 23 or 25, I was also against this kind of disciplines and all these things. What is discipline? You don't need every time discipline. No, it is not about discipline, but understanding of discipline. Is very important. For example, you are taking class, your students are not coming on time. You will say, oh, what is time? I will come tomorrow. You will be there? No, it needs discipline. Everything will collapse. You say, no, sir, Saturday is not convenient for me. Take a class on Monday. Another student says, sir, it's not convenient. Take on Tuesday. Is it like it's going to be? No, organization will make discipline, and then you have to follow. If they are not suitable, they will not take class. Who are suitable, they will take the class, and that's how they will join. Okay, so this is important. We introduced a scholarship this time. We were having a scholarship every time, but it was not a proper scholarship, because implementation of this scholarship, a proper implementation, are very strong. That's how we will make our name Umran, okay, in the everywhere, and a very good educational institution. Education is very important, okay, but right education is important for the I said last time, we are born to learn why we are born. Okay, so this is very important. So that's how I understand education. I understand education, why we are born. We need to practice, and this is all in Sufism. This is the main sense of knowledge. Ikra. This is the essence. Okay, this is the essence of whole humanity. They all were moving to the to find this truth. They want to find the truth. And those who are they are just, they will live like this. In Hinduism, they are said they have to take again another birth. Okay, and or they will remain like this animal. So this is very important. Enjoy, but you need to also find something very important, and also ethics, morality to learn. So this is what we are doing at this Umran. I want to tell you that what you need to do at this Umran, this platform, and when you are going to teach to a student. The spirit is missing in the academic arena. Every privatization, you see that how they are teaching. Then why we need Umran? Why Umran is what is special about Umran then? This is special about Umran. This is the responsibility that we are taking now. Okay, We introduced a scholarship, 10 scholarship. We introduced Bruce B. Lawrence, Professor Bruce Lawrence. See, he's from America, but we give his name. You know why? Because he's the professor. I have learned so many things. Sometimes I call myself Murid of Professor Bruce Lawrence. Okay, he's I'm a disciple of Bruce Lawrence, because I tell you one very secret story, and these stories are very important for you all to know. Professor Bruce, when I was going through operation, I have learned so many things, and I have a lot of experience with him, and he taught a lot of things through his small emails. And okay, one of the wakya, we call wakya, or it's like wakya, I think, the story. So is that I was going through the, I said, Professor, it was about the symposium. I had to extend this, the date. So I requested him. So the reason was like, I am going through the operation, kidney stone operation. So he said to me, I was going through the bladder cancer. I had a blood cancer, and then I was going through operation, and he was in India at that time, and Aligarh University was there teaching. So as a guest he came. So then he said he was going through operation, and then in that hard time, he said my mantra was, he said he sent me the surah, and he knows that I come from Hindu background, from India. My name is Rajiv. He knows, but still he sent me fa inna mal usri usra. Okay, and he said this was my mantra when I was in a very hard time. It means fa inna mal usri usra means after every hardship there is a ease. In Quran, this is surah of Quran. I started crying. Believe me, I started crying.
I would like to just interrupt for a while. I mean, this verse actually means not after every problem there is a solution. With every problem lies a solution. Not after the
every
there
hardship
is a
there is a
solution
solution.
lying in every problem. Not after the problem. I mean, this is the normal transcendental belief. Not only because of it's a quoted line from Holy Quran. This is what our belief should be, that with every problem there lies a solution. Not after the problem, but with the problem.
Yes.
Yeah,
so exactly. Thank you very much. So he sent me because I was going through hard time. So he meant like, every after heavy hardship there is a ease. So in Quran, in Surah, Allah says that after every hardship there is a ease. Allah gives ease. So when you are not able to, I read Quran. So he says he gives only that much stress, that much you can bear, you can tolerate this. So I started crying because he's a Christian. He was a priest in a he was also priest because he's a scholar, and he knows that I'm coming from Hindu background, but still he sends me in this time when world is in this kind of conflict, and a lot of conflicts we have, but he sends me surah. He prays for me for my cure. I was crying, and I was not able to hold my emotions that time. That much emotion came. So that's why he's very important for me, very, very important. That's why this is Umran. This whole, I think I have learned, and that's what I implement in this Umran. Umran is with feeling, emotion, divine emotion, bigger emotion, not your small emotions, which will take you also inside. Okay, so yes, so that's why we gave in the name of, and I have so many scholarship because, and then we have design also because of him, one project, academic research project. We will talk later sometime. So we give them in the name of Bruce Lawrence, 5 scholarships and 3 scholarship in my grandfather's name, SLY, Sonelal Yadav, because he wanted to establish a library, and we established, and then wanted to do something for but I'm his grandson, so, and I'm very happy. He comes in my dreams every time. Okay, and I cannot here narrate the whole story about my grandfather, And I'm not talking about him because he's my grandfather, but he was a really great man. Okay, so that's why these are inspiration for me. Okay, and that's so when I give names, I could have given my father's name, mother's name, but I'm not doing this. You see that? Okay, so these are giving because it has a value, very deep value. And two scholarship we give in the name of Umran Green School, total 10 scholarship. This time also we have increased the fee, and now we will talk about fee. So fee also gives the value of because people have this kind of psychology, and there is nothing called free, nothing. You see, we have a lot of expenditure. We have a library back in Bihar, and Umran is not just running like with just like this project. It is whole set. It is a whole set: library, Umran Foundation, Umran Green School. Okay, this whole set, and academic projects. So this is a whole set. We are organizing symposium also, second symposium in collaboration with many university, and we have working with professor with us, and we have a vision of establishing school. So that's why Umran is existing. Okay, not like this. Umran is existing like just like this. So that's why we have expenditure. We are registered, and we have a lot of documentation cost. Many of you don't know how the organization runs. What is the procedure? What kind of trust or Section 8 companies? What does it mean? So we have legal advisor whom we pay, that goes the money. We need money, and of course we need money to in future to establish a school. Okay, so this fund is not used for the making profit, but rather now we have only sustainable project. Sonu, you mute yourself. So website we have a Zoom application that cost also. Okay, and I have displayed how many people there was self. Okay, and self there were old students and new students, and there are few differences. Okay, so everything is displayed there. Everything will be very transparent. Okay, but when we invite you, when you ask you, we make very clear to you that it's a voluntary work, and the teachers meeting is compulsory. 2 days you take classes. You are exempted from the culture program. If you join, it is good for you. If you are busy, it's exempt. They are not compulsory. But student, it is compulsory. If you are a student, of course it is compulsory for you. Okay, so we give you platform. You come here to learn, to experience, to gain experience. Okay, so we give you a very good opportunity. Now you are saying, and then if the school, you are paying a lot of money and then going and then they are not teaching, this school is not teaching it, I have wasted my money. And here I'm giving you opportunity and then saying, like, it is becoming too much. One more thing I want to tell you, this all experience you will learn. That's how you are going to learn from this. I came to Istanbul, leaving my job from India. It was very hard to come to Istanbul, shift to Istanbul when I got a scholarship. But I was going through a hard time. I was not able to survive in Istanbul in many ways. Then one of Professor Hebarov, I talked to her and I said, I'm not able to do now. I'm giving up. It is going out of my head. I am not able to do. I'm not able to study. I'm not understanding anything. She said to me, I will slap you. You go and do my homework. She was giving a lot of response paper and other classes were there also. Do homework and submit to me. You are not going to leave it. And I will not let you to leave like this. Because you have been given a scholarship. A scholarship has its own meaning. You have given an opportunity. Someone, if you leave, you are taking someone's right. Someone would have taken this opportunity to do something in their life. Okay, and she took me. They invited me, and So, and second thing, never give up in your life. If you have decided to do something, do it. You will come with the hard time, but you will overcome. So after 10 years, you will remember this day. And that's why today you all are here. Now 26 people have joined almost, and one more than 100 students are with Umran. Library children are happy, they are able to learn. Okay, look at this, what happened. Many professors are now in communication. I was able to produce a thesis, a very good thesis. Professors are happy. Okay, they feel proud. So so that's what I'm saying. The opportunity, because I should not take it for granted, because I was getting I was in India, and again I second time SPI Global, maybe some of you know, in Chennai there is SPI Global. I was hired as a editorial manager. First I was hired as a manager. When I was in Pondicherry, I was a project manager, but I was hired of the manager of the project managers. Okay, and with a good salary. There, when I was in Pondicherry, around 7 lakh salary. My salary was there yearly, and when I was hired for SPI, I could get a very good salary. So, but still, she said to me, she said, "You have a responsibility. You need to finish your master." And then, in very hard time, believe me, that was like a hell for me. Believe me, I'm telling you, I was crying every night. I was praying and I was crying, because it was very hard time for me, very hard time for me. But then I woke up and then started working, reading and writing. I kept myself engaged, and today I am very happy, very happy. You know why? Because I know what I need to do, what I am doing, and what I'm going to do. And I learned in my life the key term, strive. In Quran there is a one surah. It says, "Man is for nothing but for strive." You are here to strive. We all are here to strive. And in Buddhism, it is called, you need to learn the reason. You need to first accept you need to learn the sorrow. दुख जानना जरूरी है, दुख को जानना जरूरी है. And you need to accept that there will be dukh, and it is never ending. There will be continuous dukh in your life. Once you accept it, once you understand that there will be challenge, you will be never dukhi. You will be neutral. So I learned this. So when you say that I am with you and not with you, you are it doesn't affect Umran. So I wanted to share with you this. So that's why attendance is important, my friends, and I have given you the list. Please put there just in the Excel sheet that person was there or not in the culture program. You can ask whether they were in the culture program or not, and then you can write in your paper, and then later on you can update in the Excel sheet that he was. It's like this: yes, culture class, and plus yes in culture program. Okay, so this will be like this. Our team will evaluate, and then on that basis they will give the scholarship. Our team will give the scholarship. We will later in this semester we will develop, like for example, in the quiz you have given, if this quiz is 10%, so you have given the 10% out of 10% marks, like they scored, and like for example, out of 50, it was quiz was 50, and 2 quiz you took the 50-50, so you gave the marks, they scored let's say 60%, 2 quizzes. Okay, so aggregate, we will make a system. It will make aggregate. Just you put the how much percent it got in one quiz and another quiz, and midterm and final. You will put there, and it automatically it will make the final. So everything we will make easy for you. Okay, but you need to write this when you are going to do this. So please note this down. Regarding now the training, we have Jamil, and Amra is not here today, but she will be there. And we have hardly like now this is our 14 weeks we have. In 14 weeks, I think it's 14 weeks, so 3 months. So 3 months we have only six meetings only. You see, only six meetings we have. Okay, so maybe 6 meetings. So maybe we can have 3 hardly training. Three Sunday we can have a training. in that training, you will be like given information in when you start a class, the first class. Okay, so how to start, how to warm up, how to get into the class with each other. Okay, and also with your colleague, like make a good relationship, respecting, and then also make comfortable. Okay, and then also when you start from the next every time when you start the class, how to start, from where to start. Like you can give a recap, so how was your day last time, what did you learn in that language, did you learn anything new, like this kind of thing. So this kind of training will be given. Okay, some of the technical things will be also taught to you, how to make the aggregate of assess the final grade. If you go to someone go like a midterm, final, and then quiz, how to calculate the marks. This is also very important. Many people don't know how to do this, so that will be taught in your training. Okay, sometimes you have a challenges with the students. Sometimes you feel low in class, like sir, I feel so many questions students are asking and I'm not able to answer them. In such situation, how to deal with control yourself, how to deal with yourself, and how to deal with students. And sometimes students disturb class, so how to deal with such students, that will be also given in training. Okay, this is a very important thing. Okay, so these kind of training will be given to you. There will be many more, like for example, if students, you should also teach your students that they should communicate with you generally. If they have some official kind of thing, or like they didn't join the meeting, they should communicate with you in email. Today in any professional life, email is very important, not WhatsApp. It is not professional. So make them habitual. Many people take it for granted. WhatsApp, no. If it is something is informal, then it's okay, you communicate. But when it is a formal, you need to bring them in discipline to make email, because many people don't know how to write an email. Many people, believe me, I saw they graduated, but they don't know how to write an email. So this kind of training will you need to also learn and then give to your students. Well, so I feel I covered all of the, the most of the thing. So you can ask if you have any concern and anything you had faced.
I would like to add a few things.
Yes, sir.
My reflection on what you spoke, because that would be a good way to sum up what you said actually. So one thing I would like to share with all you people, because we all are teachers over here, and we will be teaching the adult and the young learners in different language classes. Some of the teachers are still students, and they're pursuing different study programs in their normal regular life. What Mr. Rajiv spoke on length in today's session, one thing is very important, why you should be serious and disciplined, because see, you people are learning, you are into different academic programs. So when we teach actually to any set of students, so actually we emphasize on the very process of learning. All right, we expect them to be regular, we expect them to be organized, disciplined, to be good listener, because we expect them to listen to us when we do the classes. So since we are students, we are still learning, we are doing different kind of studies. So when you are regular, when you are teaching, so you are actually in this very process of learning yourself, right? So you are teaching, but you're learning over there, because when you say certain things over and over again, so somewhere back in the mind you realize that, okay, maybe I'm missing this thing. Okay, so like you get the idea that, okay, I'm preaching, but I'm not practicing this thing myself. So you start practicing also. So it brings you into a kind of situation where you start introspection of yourself, right? You question yourself, and that brings a lot of learning and development in ourselves as a teacher and as a human being. So that is one reflection. The second reflection that Mr. Rajiv said, that the key word in his life is strive. which is a very important word. And the moment he used the word, it took me back to a very famous English poem written by a very famous Victorian poet, Lord Albert Tennyson. So there was a poem called Ulysses. And I mean, the last line of the poem is very meaningful, because Ulysses was somebody who has been to across the universe. He has been to different parts of the world. He had a lot of adventure in his life. He had enough wealth and resources, and still he was not ready to give up. Even in his old age, he wanted new adventures in his life. So there was his son called Telemachus, and he, I mean, advises his son, and that is a very important line which I would like to quote. He says, "To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield ever." So, see, your life can be worth living only when you look for new experiences, because your experience will add meaning and values to your life. So, being a part of Umran and staying connected with your colleagues and your students, definitely it's a new kind of experience for each one of us, and this will definitely bring new values and meaning to our life, and our life will be worth living for sure. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jamil. Thank you. So you have any concern? You had any class concern and about your colleagues? If you don't know anyone, is there anyone like who has not joined the classroom or don't know what to do?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, Ashish. Yes.
Sir, I recently joined in this organization as an Italian teacher assistant, but I am, sir, still confused about my work, like what I have to do.
Okay. Is there any? Is there an Italian teacher who the main teachers who has been assigned? Is there here? Okay. So Ashish, you should write in the group who is the Italian teacher, and check in the timetable who is the Italian teacher, and write in the group who name of the person. Okay, who is the teacher actually, main teacher? Okay,
Faizan, I think Faizan, he is not joined, sir.
Faizan.
Yeah.
So please talk to Faizan, right? Talk to him. If he is not responsive, then message me. Okay, we will then talk. Okay.
I have the same question.
So you, Ashish, and both talk to Faizan and ask why he is not. See, my friend, you have responsibility. Many students said like, where is the link? Where is the class? Okay. Now it's giving me, because I worked very hard for this whole thing, and many times informed you like, this class will start from this day. Timetable share, check your name, and if you have any question or concern, you share with me. Every time information, even like in the importance notice, big message, how to do, how to class, why you should do like this. I also explain about that. Takes time, my friend. Okay, it's not that much easy. So you
Yes,
should
yes.
respect. Yes, Rizwan.
I had the first class today with French students, and they were around 10 students, but there were many questions, and I replied to those questions. But there was one that I didn't have answer to, and it was asked whether we have a French teacher for oral part
Okay.
for
So
B1 level.
well,
Written part is going to be covered by me, but is there any teacher who is going to teach oral part?
well, so
I
you are.
said them.
Yeah. You do take both. I mean, the one will be the grammar part, and the second day you take, because you are taking the complete B1 level. So one day you teach the grammar part, and another day you communicate with them like I spoken. Okay.
Okay, so it's not like the last semester, because last semester there was a teacher for oral part, right?
I think there were many teachers, but since I was not every time there, but this time, that's why in the last meeting I said to send many times said, I want discipline. Maybe if you don't join and I will not find teachers, we will not have the batch. we will remove that batch, okay, completely. But if you are going to apply, you need to dedicate. We need 2 hours Saturday and Sunday for your class, and 1 alternative Sunday for your meeting. This you commit, then you join. Many times I said this, and then applied. But now I see only 24, 25 people here are there. So without information, okay. So it surprises me what I can do. I mean, I cannot change the mind of people. They don't understand with all the with energy and expression, feeling, emotion. I am helpless. Maybe.
I would like to answer to ask question Ashit and Anjali, because they are the teacher assistant. So I mean they're confused about their key responsibilities. So I mean those who have joined this session, this semester as teacher assistant. So if you are confused about your duty, so see what a teacher assistant actually does here. Actually, you'll have a lead teacher in your faculty in your department. So whoever is the lead teacher, so and a teacher assistant actually works like a shadow. All right, and you know how a shadow functions, right? So it is not that the lead teacher it is lead teacher's responsibility to teach and conduct sessions and conduct tests and all. So a teacher assistant works like a shadow, is always right there, because sometimes maybe the lead teacher is busy in something, present, he or she has got some work to attend to, right? So in that situation, it is the teacher assistant who takes over the charge of. Right. Meanwhile, what a teacher assistant does, you stay in sync with your lead teacher and you keep talking to him or her. Sometimes, see, it is not that even he or she is present in regular, so you will have no duties at all. You keep talking to your lead teacher and like ask what duties he or she wants you to attend, and just work like a shadow. Okay, so you are a teacher assistant, you are a shadow, actually shadow of a lead teacher, so you are always there. So in any emergency, in any situation, you are there to deal with. Even in a normal day, in a normal context, if your lead teacher is not assigning you certain classes, then approach the course coordinator, approach the management to assign you some sessions wherein you also teach and learn and grow. Yeah.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you for.
Rizwan is doing the, I think, lead teacher for this batch. Is it Rizwan? You are doing like a lead teacher, right? Are you working as a lead teacher, Rizwan? I think because you are senior teacher. Among them, as I believe.
Yes, sir. But in the meeting, Yanis was also there. I don't know. What.
So see, Yanis doesn't know English. As I told
because
you that
Yanis was the one who was teaching oral part last semester. So we need to confirm whether.
Okay, I see. So but now this time he has to take this class. Okay, you make him understand. I don't know how to make him understand. He applied and he also joined and he has been following. I don't know, but he has not been here in the meeting. Please make him understand. I cannot make him understand because I don't know French. So please make him understand that he should join the meeting or tell us his concern at least. Maybe he's very sincerely teaching, but he's a married. I think I saw his picture with the children. So he might be married and then he might be having some issue to deal with. Okay, so that is fine.
Yes, even when I talked to him about the first session that we had today, he said he was busy, but then he said I will let you know. And then later on he's joined. We kind of had a good session with the new students. I will talk and.
So he's doing good, right? He's doing good, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
But again, he has.
For example, there was one girl. She was in the German language, Sumaira. So Sumaira got some issue with the students, and because of that, she is. There are some teachers. Sometimes they have some sort of phobia. Okay, and especially with the men. Okay, with females, and she got scared because of there was a what happened. the students, he slapped. He was open camera, and there was his son was there, I think, or maybe some child was there, and he slapped the child. And Sumaira got scared with this, and because of that, she left the organization. Can you see this? So, Srishti said to me that Sumaira really worked very hard with us. So I appreciated her. I gave the name in this appreciation. Yet she left, but she worked. She said to me that she worked with us sincerely. So that what I mean that maybe Yanis is working sincerely, and I am not direct in communication. You know better because he's your colleague. Okay, we should appreciate and we should pray for everyone, but we should really appreciate who is dedicating time. This is very important. For example, I myself is working sincerely, and you say like, what is this? What is this? Then I also feel means not to. I would not like to listen this kind of thing. The same way, at least you got the emotion.
Yes, it was good because he is from France and it was very good. I mean, we were very lucky to have. He is native speaker and he was doing oral part, so it was very good. Again, it's personal, so I can't comment. And I will just talk to him and let him.
Yeah, do talk. Yes, Jaya, yes, yeah. You want to say yes?
Yeah, hi Rajiv. So I just had one concern which I told you before as well, that because we assign 2-3 languages to student in one batch itself. So what people do here is that they leave English midway. So either before the midterm or maybe somewhere like they just start, and after 2-3 classes they tend to leave the classes. So if it's possible for us, from the next time we can definitely give them the option which language they want to do, but like not allow them to learn 2 or 3 languages at a time, because that ways they're not committed, and also they're not able to give their 100% to one language and to the class and also to the teacher who's teaching. So if that can be done.
Actually, this was a really very serious concern, Jaya, and thank you very much for bringing this in the notice. I was also not that much aware of this. I thought like, okay, let's do language they can manage. Even for the volunteers, we gave them, this they can opt, especially for volunteers, they have opted.
Because this has happened a lot of times. I don't know about other languages, but for English especially, because
and that is why they
because
left all the language.
Because
Again,
because it gets very pressurizing for them also. It's
yeah,
not,
right.
we cannot blame them. So at the end of the day, let's say if they are having Spanish classes, at the same time they might also have English, so they
Yeah,
have to select, they have to choose
it's true.
between the two, and sometimes they don't want to choose, they want to attend both, but they can't. So they're not the ones to be blamed, right? So because I, even when I was teaching, so I had a few students in my class as well who raised the same concern ki, ma'am, so I have another class, I have another Persian class or Turkish class to attend,
Yes, true.
change the timings, and I was also very busy, so I couldn't really do that. So
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had to leave in between,
Yeah,
because
true.
they also wanted to learn the other language. So it's not fair for the students and also for the
It's true.
teachers.
It's very nice that you talked about, and from next batch, definitely we will not have one students having 2 languages. And also this time also, those who are here as a volunteer and opted 2 languages, please choose your own language. Drop the second option. Just do one course, and then from the we will talk in our management group also. There are some volunteers from there also, so we will ask them to this time not to have 2 languages. It will be better for them, and we will try our best this time. But from next batch, I think we will do this as a rule.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you, Jaya. Like, you all are doing very good, and especially you have been dedicating your time communicating. It is not really very easy. See, one thing I want to share with you all. If you eat every time Mughlai chicken or tandoori naan or the shahi khana, believe me, after 7 days or 3-4 days, you will get bored of this food also. The boredom is every time. But you know what is the beauty of that? You need to the continuity is very important. That's why many people fail. Never keep this continuity. Bored, left. Struggle, left. Okay, so keeping continuity, struggling, working hard in such situation, also keep working is very important. And Jaya, I mean, whatever she has knowledge since last, I think it is going to be a year, and she kept working. And I'm very proud of Jaya, like she's doing coordinating with this, our team. So thank you very much. And also you should understand in your life, continuity is very important. Maybe you will have hard time, but if you leave, you left it, you lost it. You invested that much energy for all these things, but now you are leaving. Even who plays the flute and they really practice very well, they find the truth with flute, even with music. So finding truth is everywhere. Who is a fisherman also. If you have not read the Siddhartha, I would suggest you to read the book Siddhartha. Okay, the book Siddhartha, it is written by the Hermann Hesse, the Nobel Prize winner from Germany. I would suggest you to read. Okay, and there was one guy, ferryman, boatwala. He knew the truth. Okay, so you should understand this. Anyone has any concern? Else we have completed our 1 hour. Do you have any concern?
Sir, I have, sir.
Yes.
What about me and Anand? Both we will take class together or separately?
You take together because you all are freshers, both are freshers, so you will learn. You get more chance to learn. Now you got students. Many people don't get students to. Yes, Rizwan. Yeah, okay. Take care of yourself. Yeah, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. So you can take together. You got a chance to international the students and to teach together. Take and learn with each other. Make coordination. This is your training session. This is a training session. There's a very good chance you got you can so that so here you are not think you are a teacher, you became teacher or something, you are teaching. No, first you see that you got a chance to learn. Okay,
I know, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So anyone like to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I don't have any issue, but I just want to thank you for such a great initiative that you have taken. So, sir, yeah, it's a very great opportunity for everyone, because here we are not only learning, but we are also teaching others. And so it's a very great opportunity, a good opportunity for everyone. And I want to say, if you want to do something for the society, or if you're looking for a good opportunity, then your answer is the Umran. So I think I want to say newcomers that you should be committed and you should be responsible. If you are in Umran, you should not take it for granted.
Yes.
You should work
Yes, very
hard.
good.
And as you said, strive. So it is the reality of life that we should not move take step back. We should move always forward and strive and hard and it obviously there is a ease with hardship. So thank you, Rajiv sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. It's very important that you said one more thing. I said many times also, with Umran, we are not doing charity. No. We are not doing charity. If you put someone mouth, every time they will do like this. No, we are not doing. We are teaching them how to cook and how to eat. Okay, we are not doing charity. We are not here to do charity for, and we are not helping. We are teaching. Okay, we are teaching. We are teaching education. Teaching is very important. So thank you very much, all of you, and thank you very much, Jamil. Very impressive, and all of you.
One last thing. One last
Yes,
thing I
sure,
would say.
sure. I like
Before
listening.
before we conclude, you said we are not doing any charity. One of my colleagues long back when I started teaching, so there I got a colleague to stay with, and he shared one very important quote. He said, "God has given every creature its own hook to plug its food."
Yeah.
That was very rhythmic and yet very meaningful. The God has given every creature its own hook to plug its own food. So
Yeah, exactly.
we are not here to give food to anyone. We are here to make the person realize that you have the hook. We can teach the process how to plug the food.
Yeah, exactly.
Serving the food actually.
Yeah, it's true. So thank you very much, all of you. It was nice learning. I learn every time when I talk. I come up with the new ideas, and I am able to share, because Ghazali says every time, if you have a knowledge and if you don't implement it, don't practice it, it is waste. Okay, so बड़ा हुआ तो क्या हुआ, जैसे पेड़ खजूर, पंछी को छाया नहीं, फल लागे अति दूर. So thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and we have next meeting. We will have not coming Sunday, but next Sunday. Okay, alternative Sunday we have meeting. So please do not forget this. See you. Take care of yourself and do regularly
Thank you so
class.
much, everyone. Good night to all.
Bye bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night. Thanks, Sergio.